Glory to God the Father and Son Yeshua Messiah. Proverbs chapter 25. Relationships with kings. These also are proverbs of Shlomo. The men of Hizkiah king of Yehuda copied him out. God gets glory from concealing things. Kings get glory from investigating things. Like the sky for height or the earth for depth is the heart of kings, unfathomable. Remove the impurities from the silver, and the smith has material to make a vessel. Remove the wicked from the king's presence, and his throne will rest firmly on righteousness. Don't put yourself forward in the king's presence. Don't take a place among the great. For it is better to be told, "Come up here," than be degraded in the presence of a nobleman. What your eyes have seen. Relationships with neighbors. Don't rush to present in a dispute. For what will you do later on, if your neighbor puts you to shame? Discuss your dispute with your neighbor, but don't reveal another person's secrets. If you do, and he hears of it, he will disgrace you, and your bad reputation will stick. Like apples of gold in settings of silver is a word appropriately spoken. Like a gold earring, like a fine gold necklace is a wise reprover to a receptive ear. Like the coldness of snow in the heat of the harvest is a faithful messenger to the one who sends him. He refreshes his master's spirit. Like clouds and wind that bring no rain is he who boasts of gifts he never gives. With patience a ruler may be won over, and a gentle tongue can break bones. If you find honey, eat only what you need, for if you eat too much of it, you may throw it up. So don't visit your neighbor too much, or he may get his fill of you and come to hate you. Like a club, a sword or a sharp arrow is a person who gives false testimony against a neighbor. Relying on an untrustworthy person in a time of trouble is like relying on a broken tooth or an unsteady leg. Like removing clothes on a chilly day or like vinegar on soda is someone who sings songs to a heavy heart. Relationships with enemies. If someone who hates you is hungry, give him food to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink. For you will heap fiery coals of shame on his head, and Adonai will reward you. The north wind brings rain and a backbiting tongue, angry looks. It is better to live on a corner of the roof than to share the house with a nagging wife. Relationships with yourself. Like cold water to a person faint from thirst is good news from a distant land. Like a muddied spring or a polluted well is a righteous person who gives way before the wicked. It isn't good to eat too much honey or to seek honor after honor. Like a city breached, without walls, is a person who lacks self-control.